This baby was just born. He's got a little mustache on his mouth. His father couldn't take it. Grabbed the pushers and shaved him. That's much better. But a second later, when dad turned his head again, the beard is growing back. A few years later, mom and dad took him to the hospital for a checkup. But the doctor said, aside from the beard, he's pretty normal. His name is Juan. Born with a lot of strength. When Juan was a baby, he could break his father's fingers. When Juan gets a little older, while he was playing on the swing with the little girl told him to push harder. He flew the girl straight up in the air. Strength is just one of Juan's superpowers. There was an exam. Juan has turned on the superpower of perspective. Whoever stares too hard burned a hole in the test paper. I didn't realize he had laser eyes. Then Juan joined the soccer team. He's about to throw the ball. The parents started pushing him to hurry up. Pushing until Juan's fists are hardened. Put the ball on the ground. Direct use of superpowers. A kick to the center. When Juan was excited and wanted to celebrate with his teammates, but cheating to win like this only garnered blank stares from your classmates. When he got home, his dad taught him, you need to learn to be normal. Otherwise people will just think you're a monster. No one will play with you. Juan doesn't believe it. Just slam the door and walk away. Wait until Juan's birthday, his elaborate party. None of his classmates showed up. Juan was especially sad standing in an empty field. From this day forward, he made a wish.
Ser normal.
After 20 years, Juan has become an ordinary office worker. Of course, superpowers aren't wasted. When he learned that his boss was coming to the office today to check, Juan's still at home, quickly rushes to the bathroom, brushes teeth, showers, and changes clothes. By the time the boss walks into the office, he's already at the office. One last sprint. Who's afraid of being late when you have this power? That's the day. Juan's using perspective. He found out that his college goddess had come to the company for an interview, and she remembers it made Juan very happy. He found out that the goddess left after the interview. Juan rushed to catch up, running all the way to, finally caught up with the goddess. Juan managed to get a dinner date with the goddess. But in the middle of the meal, some punks came in. People don't mess with them, but this woman is something else. When she got yelled back at by the punk, she got even more pissed. She took her bag and threw it right at the punk. That startled Juan. He came to the rescue, and he pissed the punks off.
Con el índice te tumbo de un soplito.
Juan thinks it's a middle finger. He felt a great deal of disdain. But he couldn't stand the strength of the punks. Now Juan has been humiliated in front of the goddess. He's very depressed. Why does he have superpowers, but has to suppress them? Before he could figure it out, a siren suddenly sounded at the subway station. Juan looks back at, and realizes the subway is out of control. Hundreds of lives at stake in subway boxes. This is the moment. Juan finally didn't want to hold back any longer. He decides to use his superpowers to save them.